Hello students, here Himali Shah. Today we are going to see the important classes and interface. We have already seen the java.sql.driver manager, java.sql.connection, java.sql.statement, java.sql.resultset. So these are the mechanism to communicate with the database server. Basically JDBC is used for to connect with the Java application and the database. So for that JDBC API has abstract Java interface that allows you to link to any number of the databases. Okay, so here are the java.sql.driver manager, then java.sql.connection, java.sql.statement, java.sql.resultset. Next, the driver manager. So driver manager means what? It will be maintain all the drivers, right? So here it is. The driver manager class acts as the interface between the user and drivers. So it will be communicate means it act as an interface between the user and drivers. So it keeps track of the drivers that are the available. That means what? Whatever the drivers are available on the driver side, right? That will be shown or keep track of it. And then that is to establish a connection between the database and the appropriate driver. Okay, so this is about the driver manager function. Driver manager class that is maintain a list of driver classes that have registered themselves by calling this method driver manager dot register driver. Using this method we can maintain the list of the driver classes that is already registered themselves. Okay, using this method register driver. So in this topic you have to remember what is the function of a driver manager and how he or she will means how it keeps the track of drivers and using which method, right? So driver manager dot register driver method that is called when the driver classes that are registered themselves. Okay, next topic that is the driver manager class. So here these are the classes public static void registered driver. Driver that is nothing but the object. So using this class you can register the given driver with the driver manager. Okay, so here the public static void registered driver and whatever you want to write for the object name. It's not necessary to write the driver, right? Then next public static void deregistered driver. Suppose you are going to drop the particular driver or delete the particular driver or release the particular driver, then you have to use this public static void deregistered driver, right? So driver that is used to deregister with the given driver, or as we said, drop the driver from the list with the driver manager. Okay, so here first that is the public static void registered driver, then public static void deregistered driver, then next the public static connection get connection string URL. So this type of the class that is used to establish the connection between the specific URL, right, which is given here. So this is the most important public static connection get connection string URL that is used to establish the connection with the specific URL. How we will exactly follow this particular classes that we will see in the example, then you can get better idea about this. But you have to remember the register driver, deregister driver, and the get connection, right? Then next, here the get connection. Get connection, that is the string URL, string username, string password. So that is used to establish the connection with the specified URL, username, and the given password, right? So this is about the establish the connection. Next, that is the get drivers. So access a list of the drivers present in the database. Suppose the number of drivers we have used in the particular example, and we want to know about which type of the drivers used or access, then we have to use this driver manager class get drivers, right? Last, that is the println. We already know about the println, prints the message that is in the log stream, right? Print line, we can say. So result set interface. So here it is, the object of result set maintain the cursor that is pointing to the particular row of the data. See here the result set is there. So whatever we have specified the particular query, for example I have written the select star from table name, right? So that particular query store in the statement and that will be executed. So whatever the result set is that is maintain the cursor the pointing to the particular row of the data. So initially cursor points to before the first row. The next, the by default result set object can be moved forward only it's not updatable, right? Next, here it is. These are the method: public boolean next, public boolean previous, public boolean first, public boolean last, public boolean absolute, and public boolean relative. So public boolean next means what? This is used to move the cursor to the row or next from the current position, right? That's why we have written over here next. Suppose you are going to get previous value, then you have to use to previous method that is used to move the cursor to the one row previous from the current position, right? So public boolean first, that means you are going to use the first row in the given result set, right? So whenever you are going to use to move the cursor to the first row in this result set object, then you have to use this first method. The next, public boolean last, that is used to move the cursor to the last row in the result set object. Next, public boolean absolute, integer row, so that is used to move the cursor to the specified row number in the result set object, right? So here the public boolean relative, integer rows, that is used to move the cursor to the relative row number. Whatever the row you are written over here, that will be goes to that particular row, right? So this is about the cursor to relative row number in the result set object. It may be a positive or negative. Okay, so next, public integer get integer, that means we have to get the integer value, right? So this is about how you can use to return the data or specify the column index of the current row as the integer. Okay, so this is about the get integer column index. Whenever we have to specify the particular column index, then we have to use this method get int, right? Suppose you are going to get the value in a string, then you have to write the string column name, then you will get the column name, not the integer data. Okay, so this is how you can implement the integer column index and the string column name. Next, integer column index. So that is used to return the data of specific common column index of the current row as a string. So here we have get the specify column index. Here we can get the column name, right, and get string integer column index. So that is specify column index of the current row as a string. Get string column name. So here you have to specify the column name of the current row as a string. Then you have to use the public string get string column name. बराबर. Next get is the get integer. Get integer, it's the same. Get integer, get string, right? Here you have to you will get the specify column index. Here you will get the specify column name. Here you will get the specific column index, and here you will get the specific column name of the current row as a string. Okay, so this is about the result set. Now let's see the connection interface. Connection, that means what? Connection between what? So connection between the Java session application and database, that will be maintained by only the JDBC. Java database connectivity between the what? So Java application and database. For that we are going to use these drivers to establish the connection between them, right? So here the connection interface, that is the factory statement, prepare statement, and the database metadata. That is the object of connection can be used to get the object of the statement and database metadata. Okay, so connection interface provides many methods for the transaction management like commit, rollback, right? For the connection interface, there are too many methods are there. We have already seen the TCL commands also. So using TCL commands you can maintain the transaction management like commit, rollback, save point, rollback to save point, and save point to rollback. So these are the commands. Using that you can use this interface, right? So by default connection commits the changes after the executing the queries, right? So that is called as the commit. To cancel the transaction, for that you have to use the rollback, right? So for the connection interface, that is the most important thing, guys, that is used to get the object of the statement and database metadata. Okay, and for the transaction management we have discussed like commit, rollback, save point. These are the commands used. Okay, see, this is the connection interface. Public statement, create statement. So create statement object that can be used to execute the query. Whatever the SQL query you are going to write over here, that will be execute, right? Public statement, create statement, integer result set type, comma, integer result set concurrency. So here it creates the statement object that generates the result set, because here we have given the integer result set type. So that will be generate the result set object with the given type of the concurrency. Next, public void set auto commit. That is the boolean status. Boolean, that means true or false, right? So this is used to set the commit statement, and that is by default true. Suppose you are going to write the false, then and then you have to specify particular false, otherwise it will be considered as the true. Okay, so this is about the connection interface. Next, public void commit. Public void commit that saves the changes made since the previous commit rollback permanently. Okay, so public void rollback. Public void rollback, that means what? Drop all the changes or cancel all the changes made since the previous commit or rollback. So here it is, the public void commit, that is saves the changes, and public void rollback, that is drop all the changes made since the previous commit or rollback. Next, the public void close, that is close the connection and release the JDBC resource immediately. Suppose you are going to close the connection, then you have to write the public void close. Closes the connections and releases the JDBC resources immediately. So public void commit, public void rollback, and public void closes are there. Here the statement interface. So statement interface, that is provide the methods to execute the queries with the database. As we discussed, the statement interface, that is execute the queries with the database. Statement interface is a factory of the result set, that is provide the factory methods to get the object of the result set. Okay, so statement interface, here it is the methods public result set execute query. Suppose you are going to execute the selects query, right? So here you can write this string SQL, that is your query, right? that is used to execute the select query. It returns the object of the result set. Right? Next, public integer execute update, that is used to execute the specified query. It may be create, drop, insert, update, delete. Right? Public boolean execute, string SQL, so that is used to execute the queries that may return multiple results. Public integer execute batch, that is used to execute the batch of commands. Okay, so here you can see the public result execute query, that is used to execute the query. Public integer execute query, that is used to execute the specify query. It may be create, drop, insert, update or delete. Public boolean execute, that is the string SQL, that is used to execute the queries and return the multiple results, not a single. Right? So here it is. Public integer, that is the execute batch. Execute batch means number of commands, batch of commands we can say. Right? So this is about the execute batch. Prepare statement interface. Prepare statement interface, that is the sub interface of the statement, that is used to execute the parameterized query. Parameterized query, that means what? Whatever the value we have given. Let's see the example. Insert into employee values, so multiple parameters are there. Question mark, that means the values. Right? Suppose the enrollment number is there, then we have to write down 101. Suppose here we have the name, then you can write your name. Suppose here we have the address, then you can write the address in the inverted comma. Okay, so we are passing the parameters for the values, and its value will be set down by the calling this method. Right? So in place of the question marks, what we have to put it down? The value. So that is known as the parameter maker. Improves the performance. Improve the performance of the application will be faster if you see the prepared statement interface, because query compiled only once. Right? Why we are using this prepared statement interface? Then for the faster execution and better compilation. These are the two reasons for that we are using the prepared statement interface. For prepared statement interface, you have to keep in mind, that is execute the parameterized query. Parameterized query, that means it contains the multiple values, and we can set as the parameter maker. Right? So that is improve the performance execution wise and the compilation wise. Right? So this is about the prepared statement interface. Right? So let's see the prepared statement interface. How get the interface instance of the prepared statement? So prepared statement method of connection interface, that is used to return the object of prepared statement. So this is about the syntax. Public prepared statement string queries throws SQL exception. Right? So this is about the prepared statement. These are the methods. So public void set int, integer parameter index and integer values. So through this method we can set the integer value of the given parameter as an index. Next, a public void set string integer parameter index and string value. Set the string value to the given parameter index. Right? So public void set float integer parameter index float value. Set the float value to the given parameter index. Right? So you have to keep in mind set integer, set string and set false. This is going to set the integer value, this is going to set the string values, and this is going to set the float values. Okay, next methods, there is the public void set double integer parameter index double value. Right? So set the double value to the given parameter index. Public integer execute update, that is execute the queries. It is used to create, drop, insert, update, delete, etc. So public result set execute query, that is execute the select query, and it returns the instance of the result set. Right? So this is about the prepared statement methods: set integer, set double, set string, set float, execute updates, and the execute query. Right? So this is about the prepared statement interface, and here we have already seen the steps of the connection. Okay, so hope you understand this topic. Thank you.